She's a real sophisticated lady. In fact, she starred in the Duke Ellington play of the same name on Broadway. She's been known to make grown men weep with her beautiful singing voice, but she still describes herself as a woman who just can't get a date. Now, we find this a little hard to believe because she is so lovely and so spectacular and so talented. Please, say hello to a super 40-something lady, Phyllis Hyman. This lady claims she can't get a date.
I can't.
All of those who aren't dating want to slit their throats about now. What does that mean, you can't get a date?
What it really means is that women in my industry, and I talk to a lot of singers about this, men don't really talk to us.
Why?
Don't ask me. Guys, why don't you talk to us?
Have you been married?
Well, we don't want to discuss that. No, really. I've been married a long time ago, and he was a nice gentleman, and
obviously didn't work out.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, you know, let's get this clear.
Cost me a lot of money.
Did it? Did it? Now, do you want to be married?
No.
Oh,
no, I shouldn't say that. What I would like is someone nice in my life. I would like to be able to go on lunch dates like a lot of the girls I know. I love children. But I'm told by men who are friendly with me that I'm intimidating. I'm over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'm not a thin woman. I'm not afraid to show my figure. I'm not afraid to laugh and to have a lot of fun. I'm not very quiet. And it seems like guys like girls who are, hi, how are you? Oh.
I know some guys who would think you're terrific. I'll fix you up later.
Please.
Yeah, I will. I've got a guy for you.
If this table were not so close, I would fall on my knees. Because I'm serious. It's hard. And I'm told by other women, executive women, that they have a hard time as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can testify to the fact that it is definitely not easy for me. Men do not ask me out. They think that I'm unapproachable, and I'm not.
And you're not.
And I'm a great cook. I love being at home. I'm a Cancer. I was born July 6, 1949, and I'm a new 40.
Now, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You've just turned 40, right?
Yep.
Feel any different? Did it scare you? I mean, did you have one of those horrible 40th birthdays?
I didn't go through that at 25.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I have girlfriends who are turning 22 and 23 and freaking out.
I know.
They're literally having psychological trauma.
But you didn't at all?
No.
Why do you think
You know why? Because when I turned 18, and was told before then that I was going to have everything together, 18 came, and I didn't have a clue. 21 came, and I still didn't have a clue. And then 30 came, 35 came, and I begun to have clues about who I was, who I wanted to be, and I like that. I find that I like getting older. I like the wrinkles. I like sometimes the extra dimples that you have, you know. I like that, you know, and I'm not a workout queen. I'm not into the gym. I'm not into being skinny. I mean, it would be nice to be thin if that were the case, but it's not. I would have to work at it extensively, and guess what? I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not doing it.
I'm starting to get real fond of you. Real fond.
I'm not doing it because it would mess up my vibe.
Yeah.
It's not what I want to do.
You really are at a good place right now, aren't you?
I'm at an excellent place. I'm also in a good industry because at least the position that I'm in, I'm a singer, and I will tell people in a minute, you're here to hear my voice. I don't have to show my body to make a living. Thank God I'd be a poor child. I would be broke.
Did you always want to be a singer?
No.
You didn't?
My dream as a child was to be a rich, successful, single, childless, Afro-American woman.
Doing what?
I don't know. I wasn't really sure.
This is Phyllis as a baby. Oh my God, is that adorable?
I think we're not sure how old I was, but does that show you that I knew what I was going to do?
No,
it looks like I'm singing.
You look a little confused. Now, what is this?
Oh,
What did you do here?
My sister did this. The top left, that's Jean. No, that's Jean. Then that's Mark in the center. That's Anne on the far right. That's me in the center, of course. On the bottom is Anita. That's her twin brother Michael, and that's my sister Kim on the right. So I'm the oldest of 7.
And you had no idea what you were going to be, but you knew you were going to be successful.
All of my brothers and sisters tell me, you were weird at 5. And at 40, you have not changed. I was different because I was the kind of kid that would go out in the street and kids are riding the bicycles against traffic. Traffic's coming this way and the bikes are going that way. And I would stand on the curb and go, that's stupid. And I never learned to ride a bike because you couldn't ride a bike on the street. You had to go on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So I figured it's insane to ride with cars. Bikes and cars don't go together. So I don't drive either.
Nothing.
I walk.
Everywhere.
Or sit.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for you to say that.
Preferably sit. Preferably, I sit. I like to rest when I'm not
or be carried. I like to be carried.
I'm going to try that one.
Try that. You'll like it.
I hope you're listening in the dressing room. I'd like to be carried home. Thank you very much.
Do you feel like you are now this successful woman that you wanted to be when you were 5?
Oh, you know, but I've been feeling like that for a long time because I'm working. I'm able to support myself. I'm able to maybe buy the groceries I want, to cook the meal I want for me or my friends. It doesn't take a lot of money for me to have fun. I don't have expensive tastes. So the guy that would give me an opportunity to be a friend to him, of course more than a friend actually, won't have to spend a lot of money. We're talking about Wendy's. I'm into Wendy's.
I am too.
You know?
I am too.
I'm
into cheap date.
I just like nice food. I'm a cheap date.
You're a cheap date.
Yeah.
I tell you, I got a guy for you.
Date.
Phyllis, you're fantastic.
Thanks.
You really are.
You're so good.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa, nice lady. Ding. Coming up next, beginning careers in your 40s. Stay tuned. Many women in their 40s who've been busy running homes and raising families find something's missing from their lives. Their kids are growing up, menopause is approaching, and the urge to start a career is setting in. But how do they muster up the courage and the skills to go out and get that first job? Let's find out from 2 women who know. Meet Marian Burke, once a happy housewife and mother of 4, who at the age of 48 went back to work as a secretary, and now is a manager at a trade show firm. Also meet Bonnie Shapiro. She was almost 40 before going back to school for her master's degree, and at 41 started a career in education administration. There they are. Hi and welcome.
Thank you.
I think, Marian, before we go any further, we would like people to realize that you're the mom of a boy named Chris, who is 24, who has Down syndrome, who a lot of our audience will know from Life Goes On, the series that's on TV. There they are. Just have a little extra shot there.
There's my Chris.
Yeah, and your other children as well. Let's start with you. Now, you'd been at home raising a family for how many years?
For 25 years.
25 years.
Right.
And why did you want to start with a career?
Actually, Chris was going away to a very special education school. My other children had either gone to college and graduated, 1 or 2 of them was married, and Mommy was home all by herself all day. So I thought I should get something to do. I was petrified, though, I really was, to go back into the working world because it had been a long time, and I thought I had nothing to offer. But my husband was marvelous. He encouraged me to look. I did look. I went back on a 3-day-a-week basis, just doing typing and finally becoming a secretary. And before I knew it, a career found me rather than I finding a career. And I am now a trade show manager and love every minute of it.
That's wonderful. Now, Bonnie, tell us about you. You were home for how long?
I was home for 15 years.
And throughout that time, did you think you wanted to go back to work, or did it just happen one day you woke up and said, boy, I can't take this anymore, I need a little bit of different things in my life?
I always